Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are going to continue with lesson 2 for module 9, Get Active. Who's the javelin champion? As usual, please get ready with your Get Smart Plus 4 students book and your PDPR module. Let's look at the learning objectives for today. By the end of the lesson, you must be able to read and understand the dialogue and act out the story. Then you have to match pictures with sentences correctly. And then you have to listen and tick the correct character based on the questions provided correctly. Before we proceed with our lesson, let's learn the vocabulary. Race. Race. Race bermaksud perlumbaan. Javelin. Javelin. Javelin bermaksud lembing. So, I can throw javelin. Saya boleh rejam lembing. So, this is the javelin. High jump. High jump. High jump bermaksud lompat tinggi. Next word is champion. Champion. Champion bermaksud pemenang ataupun juara.
1. Who's the javelin champion? Listen and read.
It's sports day at school. The children are outside doing different sports.
I love sports day.
I don't like sports day.
This is the easiest race of all.
Wow! She's the best high jumper in our school.
I'm not good at the high jump. Carlos is the strongest boy in the school.
Greg is better than me.
Okay, now after you listen to the story, now let's learn the language focus, superlative, adjective. In our previous lesson, you have learned the comparative adjective. Today, you are going to learn superlative adjective. Okay, so when to use superlative adjective? We use superlative adjective to compare more than two people, animals, or things. So, if we have more than two, then we will use superlative adjective. So, when to use comparative adjective? We use comparative when we want to do comparison between two nouns, as we learned in our previous lesson in Module 8. Look at this. So we have two apples. This apple is bigger than that apple. So this apple is bigger than. So this is comparative adjective. What about superlative adjective? So it is used for comparisons of a noun with other nouns in a group. So more than two. Lebih daripada dua. So as you can see here, there are 4 apples and this is the biggest, yang paling besar. So we will use superlative. This apple is the biggest. The biggest. So the biggest is the superlative. We put est. For comparative, we use bigger. We add er and then followed with the word than. But for superlative, we use the and then we add est, the biggest. Do you understand? I hope you can understand the difference between comparative adjective and superlative adjective. The one thing that you have to remember, comparative is bigger than. Superlative, the biggest. Okay, now let's study the adjective, comparative, and superlative. As I said before, we have learned comparative in module 8. Okay, so now look at the note for one syllable. One syllable, we just add and as. Stronger, strongest. Consonant with short vowel and consonant, so it will become bigger, biggest. The word that ends in E, so we just add R and then ST. Large, larger, largest. Ends in Y, happy, so we change Y into I, happier, happiest. For two syllables, gentle, gentler or more gentle, and then for superlative we will use gentlest or most gentle. For words that have 3 or more syllables, for example expensive, 3 syllables, so we will use, for comparative we will use more expensive, but for superlative we will use the most expensive. But some of words we have to change. Good, better, best. Little, less, least. So today we learn the superlative. Right? Now everyone, let's study this. This is the easiest race of all. Look at the superlative. The easiest. Okay, the easiest. So the easiest is the superlative. Ini adalah sukan yang paling senang. So don't forget to put the word the and then followed with the adjective, the easiest. Alright, next sentence. She is the best high jumper in the school. So the superlative is the best. Okay, and don't forget to put the word the before the superlative. Okay, so now let's look at the adjective, comparative, and superlative. So you have to remember this. Strong, stronger, the strongest. Easy ends with Y, right? So you have to remove Y and then replace with I. Easy, easier, the easiest. Bad, worse, the worst. Good, better, the best. So the strongest, the easiest, the worst, and the best are the superlative adjective. Okay, let's study more examples about comparative and superlative. Fast, faster, fastest. For comparative, don't forget to put faster than. For superlative, don't forget to put the fastest. Strong, stronger, strongest. Kuat, lebih kuat, paling kuat. Stronger, don't forget to add than, stronger than. Strongest, don't forget to put the word the strongest. So that is the rule for comparative and superlative. Now look at the next example. Fast, faster than, the fastest. Laju, lebih laju daripada, paling laju. Slow, slower, slowest. Perlahan, lebih perlahan, paling perlahan. So don't forget to use slower than and the slowest. It is time for you to do the first activity. You have to match the pictures with the sentences based on the story on who's the javelin champion. Okay, now let's try to do the first one. Look at the first picture. A, So which is the correct sentence for picture A? Okay, based on the story, look at the story. Wow, she is the best high jumper in our school. So which one is the correct answer? Yes, the answer is sentence number 3. Okay, what about this picture? About the boy with green shirt. Do you still remember? Okay, so the story is it's sports day at school. The children are outside doing different sports. I love sports day. And then this guy said, I don't like sports day. So based on this, I love sports day. Which one is the correct answer? Yes, correct. The answer is sentence number 1. He loves sports day. What about picture C? Of course, you can guess the answer, right? Okay, based on the story. Yay! I'm the javelin champion. So, of course, the sentence is number 4. He is the javelin champion. And for D, this is the easiest race of all. Okay, so he is the best runner will be the correct answer.
4. Listen and tick. 1. Who's the best high jumper?
Welcome, Tina and Brad. You are both high jumpers.
Yes.
And Tina, are you a better high jumper than Brad?
Yes, I am.
She's the best high jumper in the school.
2. Who's the worst at throwing the javelin?
What other sports can you do, Brad?
Well, I can throw the javelin.
He's the javelin champion. I can't throw the javelin far.
3. Which sport is easier for Tina?
So, Tina, which sport is easier for you, running or the high jump?
Well, I like watching people running, but I can't run very fast. And for me, the high jump is easier than running.
Thank you, everyone. I think that is all for today. I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye and stay safe.